Rate 1.9 for that smooth operator. You got the smooth operator kicking back. Come on. Yeah, you got a sidewinder on this end. Hey, I'm watching your videos on YouTube and I really enjoy them. I just got a question for you. What are some of the worst FedEx terminals that you've been to?
Well, driver, I can think of 3 terminals that come to mind. Coming in at number 3 for me is one of the worst FedExGround terminals. It's probably going to be Jacksonville, Florida, or 325. Now, honestly, driver, if I were to make a list of my 3 top FedExGround terminals, it would be on that list also. It's actually not a bad terminal. I think that they've just kind of outgrown themselves, and so when you arrive there, it's not many places to park your empty trailers, especially if you're talking about during peak season. Really, outside of that, it's actually a pretty decent terminal, but most of the terminals are pretty cookie cutter, and you know, out of all the terminals I've been to, I would say that would be 3rd on my list. Second on my list, driver, would be Atlanta. I think that's the terminal 308. Now, Atlanta, they are expanding there and they're starting to grow, but that's another one of those places that's definitely outgrown itself. When you get there, trailers are all over the place, and a lot of times where the trailers are parked at, it makes it really hard to get to them, especially when you talk about doing the doubles. Sometimes you have to pull your rear trailer out, set it up somewhere, then go back and get your lead trailer and set it up somewhere else. It just adds a lot of time to what you're trying to do. I'm a big fan of yard jockeys. I think most of the yard jockeys are switchers at most of the terminals are pretty good, but they can be a little rough at that terminal every once in a while. The dispatchers, or as they like to be called, coordinators, they're not bad, but they're not exactly user friendly either. So I mean, I've never had any issues with them, but I'm the type of guy I like to be able to report people and go in and, you know, say hi and, you know, whatever, and you don't get too much response from them. They kind of give you a load and keep moving on down the road, you know, just kind of real matter of fact, you know. I mean, that's no big deal, but I like to consider myself a people's person from time to time, so I like to kind of interact and be a reporter, you know, whenever I get a chance. But they're just kind of, as a matter of fact, and straight to the point. First on my list, driver, as far as the worst FedExGround terminals go, gotta be Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, it's tough for me to put Charlotte, North Carolina on this list because I built a lot of rapport with the coordinators and dispatchers there. You know, I enjoyed going in there and interacting with those guys and gals, and they treated me real good there. You know, they pretty much gave me any loads that I wanted, sent me wherever I wanted. You know, I made a lot of money, or at least more money than I should have made. You know, but you go there, whether it's peak season or not, but especially during peak season, trailers are all over the place. You have to move other trailers to get to your trailers. Just another one of those places that definitely outgrown themselves. So many drivers get cut at one time, and then, you know, that means other drivers are in your way as you're trying to hook up to your set. When I first started driving for FedExGround, whenever I would go there, probably for the first month or two, I literally, you know, would have anxiety. time crunch, and so you know they had to go find your 2 trailers, and like I said, trailers are all over the place there, and it's like literally like finding a needle in a haystack. Well, like I said, you know, I really enjoyed interacting with the coordinators and dispatchers there. They were pretty nice once you get to know them, but just the place kind of outgrew themselves. So if you're thinking about coming to FedEx Ground, you know, some of the worst terminals out there, the biggest thing is they just kind of start to outgrow themselves, and so it makes it harder to get in and get out. Trailers all over the place, you know, things of that nature. I hope that answers your question, driver.
Well, I appreciate that, Smooth Operator. You sure did answer all my questions, and you have yourself a mighty fine day.
Anytime, driver. If you like the information I gave to you, think about subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button, and don't forget to leave a comment. And as always, stay smooth, my friends.